Hello everyone, I'm coming to you from sunny Twickenham today. I've been on the phone to a lot of you over the last few weeks, maybe months now, and it's been really encouraging hearing how well most of you are adjusting to the new challenges and how positively your families are reacting to the challenging situations that we find ourselves in at the moment. So I thought I'd return the favour and try and find some words of encouragement for you. Now in Wilberforce we've been looking at the 3 C's of William Wilberforce, which is courage, his caring nature and his commitment. Now today I want to speak to you about courage, which might be the most relevant one for us at the moment. So what is courage? Definition of courage is the ability to do something even though it might frighten you. So bravery is maybe the first thing that springs to mind. So even though something does frighten us or scare us, we still do it. Now today, in William Wilberforce's time, that might have looked like him standing up to the most powerful men of his time to abolish slavery. Today it might look like NHS staff and key workers putting themselves at risk to go and save lives on a daily basis. But we also need to remember that courage comes in other forms as well. To continue to work hard on a daily basis, to get yourself out of bed, get yourself ready, commit yourself to what you're going to do. That requires a degree of courage as well, because it is challenging and potentially even frightening to continue in the way that we've been going on for such a long time now. But also that in your role at home, you can be encouraging to your family, you can be encouraging to your parents or your siblings, even though this is a frightening time. So there's courage that you could be displayed at home just as much as there's big bravery that we might be seeing around us as well. Now, I thought I'd take some quotes from other people that may be in similar circumstances to us. So I looked at some of the stuff that Winston Churchill said, who was one of our country's best or greatest wartime leaders, particularly during World War II. We're not in a war that we would traditionally associate ourselves with, but we are in a similar circumstance to maybe a war and lockdown and things like that. This is what Churchill said: "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." Now, as we face this war against coronavirus, let's remember that it's the courage to keep working, to keep encouraging, to keep making the best out of our situation that counts. Now, in Churchill's last address, one of his greatest, most famous addresses during the war, he said this: "Let us therefore brace ourselves to do our duties, and so bear ourselves that if the British Empire and its Commonwealth last for 1,000 years, men will still say this was their finest hour." Gentlemen, when this challenging time it draws to a close, I hope that we can say that this was our finest hour, that we really embodied what it meant to be a Fulham boy. Now, I hope that encourages you at this time. I'll hopefully get back to you next week and we'll look at the other 2 C's of Wilberforce. But for now, stay safe, stay at home, and I'll see you soon.